I got everything up, all the walls and the ceiling, and then I just cut out some of the extra wood that I had, 3/4. It's 3/4 inch. I just did 3/4 inch and just ran it around all the edges here just to clean it up. And then trim here, casing around the door. These are just, I think I did like 2.5 inch, just something that kind of fit in there around, so it's all done. So I'm starting on the bench now. I had these 2x4s of Cedar. I'm just going to use it as a framing, and then I'm going to put the 1x on top to cover it up. So just laying it out, very much just, it's going to be 19 inches with a little 3/4 there. So it's just enough where I can have enough to kind of lay down on. But I just put on center here because I have the studs, so they're off center. And then I actually bought this. That's going to hold on. So what's going to give me is a, what should we call it? It just looks like a floating bench. It may have been supported enough, just tying it in, but I wanted to make sure that the center was supported enough. So this bracket's going to go underneath here, and it'll be almost, pretty much not visible from above here. And then I'm going to, when I was building it, I knew I had this, so I put double studs right here in the middle, or pretty much the middle. So I'm going to have this into those 2 studs, and then sitting on this almost middle frame right here, so it'll be completely supported. And this is actually 1 3/4 by 4, a little bit over like 3 3/4. So this is going to be strong enough. But between that, it should all be good here. So I'm gonna measure this out for the height. I just happen to be sitting on the compressor right now because it was there. So everywhere where there's the stud that went in, I lagged in with 6-inch, 1/4 inch. These are galvanized just since there's humidity in the area. And then on the sides as well. And then the same thing for the bracket. I put these 6-inch just because it had to go through, just because it's standing 3/4 inch off, just for an air gap so water doesn't get trapped on the on top of the bench. So it has to go through 3/4 inch, another 3/4 inch, the strapping, and then reach that. So there. So again, everywhere I hit a stud, and then the sides, and then right up against, I have the 2 studs on the ends here, each end. So there's plenty of support for this. So here's the seat after it was completed. So I put just milled some I think I did like 3-inch cedar that I had left over. Put that on and then just nailed it down. And then first I put in some front kind of fascia here, just so it would be covering up the 2x4, even though it was nice lumber.